Just because they preach about Jesus does not mean that you should be following them. I'm so glad that Christianity is kicking off online. I do think that it's a great place to learn from each other and build communities. But with that being said, I think it's important to also be cautious of who you're following, especially if you're new to faith. In Galatians 5:22-23 it says, "But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. The law is not against such things, but those who belong to Christ Jesus have sacrificed the flesh with its passions and desires." This does not give us permission to go around judging people and pointing fingers at others. However, it does allow us to test the fruits of spirit, which includes other people, but also yourself. I say this because I used to follow this content creator who used to preach about Jesus in the streets, and I really admired how passionate he was and how he wasn't afraid to make people uncomfortable, if you catch my drift. I realized halfway through the video he said something that actually didn't sit right with my spirit. So I was doing a bit more research, which is what I should have done in the beginning. Now, I'm not out here saying that he's by the works of the enemy. I don't think so. I do think he's very passionate about Christ, but I do think the way in which he's going about his passion is kind of wrong. You can introduce someone to Christianity, but at the end of the day, Jesus Christ is going to be the only person who will truly bring someone to him. So with that being said, when it comes to content creators or just anyone you follow, test the fruits of their spirit. You feel uncomfortable, just know that there's so many more out there. At the end of the day, they should all be bringing you closer to Christ, and the one person you should truly be following is Jesus Christ.